Yeah. Be nice to get a bite. And this looks like prime time for catfishing. What? Maybe that's why. Worm's still on. I have a feeling that there's another clump of grass on this. That's right. Still chat. kids out here catfishing. It's never too late to be fishing, Catch. This is prime time fishing. It's not too late to fish. What up, people? It's not too late to go fishing. Catch. This is like prime time catfishing time. Food is on the table. The catfish are ready to be served. But I have been feeding these catfish the past couple of days, so I don't know if that's going to affect the bite or not. Prime time catfishing time. Come on, rattle, rattle, rattle. Rattle, 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 rattle. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up. Fishing starts here, sub. Storm's here, or I'd be fishing myself. Hope you get some. So, fishing starts here. I'm in my front yard. I have a half-acre pond right here that's full of bullhead. It's got channel. It's got largemouth. It's got smallie, crappie, bluegill. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to. Here we go. I'm trying to thin out these bullhead. Right now it's prime time catfishing time. There we go. Oh, that's a smallie, and it's a fucking bluegill. Here, let me turn this light off for you. It's a weird one. It'd be good for some bait. Oh, bluegill. Let's see if we can get this. Nice little bait. I've been wanting to go for some flathead, but today's not the day, so we're just gonna throw this one back. Hopefully this will feed one of the bass in the pond. I just put a four pounder in there the other day, and we got to keep the worm. I love that. When you're fishing, you catch something, and you get to keep the bait to catch a second fish. Oh yeah, yeah, it feels nice out here, man. I hope we don't get storms like fishing starts here, man. That's one of the reasons I didn't go fishing earlier, because it looked like it might rain. Where you at? Fishing starts here. Tennessee, dude. I've been wanting to hit Tennessee for so long. The smallmouth population down there is insane. There's a guy down there. I think he's on YouTube. Creek River Adventures. It might be. I think he's in Tennessee, and I absolutely love his stuff because I love finding some smallmouth. Yeah, that bluegill would have been a good size for a flathead. I'm a little too far north for the blues. I gotta drive south to be able to catch blues. I've never caught a blue, but I would like to. I'm sitting on a Carolina rig right now, a 4-ounce no roll sinker Carolina rig. It's got a swivel, 4-out hook, and I'm just using bluegill. I'm using worms, green worms. This is what I'm using. Yeah, he is. Honestly, I don't think the fishing here is as good as advertised from GA originally. Blues get big, but they don't fight very hard. When I was in the military, I was down in Georgia. I didn't do any fishing down there. I really wish I did, but I love fishing. As you can see, I'm catfishing right now. Of course. Come on, take. I'm on a circle hook too, so I guess I really don't need to set it. Really? Came off the hook. That's that's what you get for a circle hook. Trying to set a circle hook. You should know better than that. This is a black one. If it's yeah, it's a Gamakatsu 4-aught circle offset. It's my favorite hook out of all hooks. What's your favorite hook? 4-aught circle offset. You don't have to set it, and it's like in the happy medium. At least for my area, a happy medium where you can catch the smaller stuff and the bigger stuff. What part of GA did you visit? So I was stationed in Hinesville at Stewart. Catfishing good, is bass fishing okay, but there's so freaking many people here that fish, and I don't have a boat, so it's a bit yeah. I don't know if you use fish brain, but I use fish brain, and it helps me find those spots that aren't so pressured that you can hit up. And I got a couple spots that I hit, and I know that there isn't going to be anybody else there. I found some honey holes with that app. I'm still finding new stuff. I'm about to get a kayak, and that's going to help out a lot. Traditionally, I'm a bank fisherman, or I do wade when I'm in the river. I have some winter wades, and then I got some. I mean, I'll hop in just like this. This is my fishing wear, but the biggest fights that I have found around here are smallmouth, and I would say even smallmouth is better than some catfish. Catfish have a lot of, I don't know, that long-term solid strength, where smallmouth has that very fast, accurate, like smallmouth around here fight so well. And it was the first fish that I ever caught that jumped out of the water. As I was reeling them in, smallmouth like jump out of the water, and that's one of my favorite things of fishing is the fight, them jumping out of the water, going crazy. I love that stuff. That's why I like smallmouth. I like catfish because I like to eat catfish, and this form of fishing I enjoy because this is this is laid back fishing. I can just put it in the holder, just sit here, chill. This is laid back fishing. Smallmouth, you're in the river and you're casting over and over and over and over again. So I like throwing catfishing, and every now and then, because casting over and over and over kind of sucks. Warner Robbins, that sounds familiar. Kayak fishing is great. I had a New Canoe Frontier 12 and loved it. Opens up a lot new water. So my neighbor, I live way out in the country in Indiana, right? My neighbor, he fishes, and I don't fish my pond a lot because I try to keep the population as natural as possible. Like if something happens, I have this big half-acre pond, and it's a nice food supply. But my neighbors got kayaks, and I went. I let him. I've been letting him fish this for years now, and me and him just started going fishing this year. And he's got that kayak, and I love fishing from a kayak now, but I need to figure out how I'm gonna do my catfishing because I want to do some limb lines. I've never done limb lines. They're legal here in my state. Come on, dude. Tiny bullhead, tiny bullhead. This is flathead bait right here, man. This is another reason why I love my pond because I can get bait. I just had to fish this for a while. It's bullhead catfish. I'm emptying out these bullhead catfish for my pond because I way too many. Yeah, this is perfect bait size for a flathead catfish, and I have a half pond full of these. All right, let's get this hook out. Just let you can keep the worm. I've got some. There are some decent sized bullheads. I caught a 2.5 pound bullhead out of this pond 4th of July last year, and I put her back because that's a decent sized bullhead. Usually you don't catch those size smaller than that. So I did leave that one in here. Let's get these back out here. I would have more than one pull up right now, but I only have one holder. And I need to buy a decent holder for bank fishing. Because I want to get into carp as well. Like, on my game, I do a lot of catfishing and do deep sea fishing. I would love to. I'm going on vacation this fall, and hopefully I can do some fishing, some saltwater fishing. All right, bullhead. Yeah, so far it's just been bullhead and bluegill. What time is it here? It is 10:30. So my cousin, I was up in Michigan, right? Uh, I'm going up there this year too for fishing, and me and him were bottom fishing just now on this Zebco blue cat or big cat. You're bottom fishing with worms, just like we are, and he caught this carp was like this big, like it it was a good sized carp, and it was absolutely massive. It didn't. Like I thought a fish that big would probably put up more of a fight than what it did, but I saw my cousin catch it. And I have a photo of it, but I can't remember what type of carp it is. But it was a massive carp. Let's see, I did put a 4 pound bass in here, like within the last week. I don't what the chances are gonna be to catch that anytime soon. It's probably freaking out. Freaking out, man. The snozberries taste like snozberries. Who knows what movie that comes from? Usually, how 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 quickly I pull in fish here is usually way higher than anywhere else because of how many fish are in here. But I don't know what's going on tonight. I've only caught 2 fish. How big is it? It's a half acre. It's a spring fed pond, but it's roughly a half acre, and I think in parts of it it gets 20 plus feet deep. I fish this spot a lot because it's coming up from the deep end. The deep end is over here, and it comes up. It's slanted, and you can basically walk in on this corner. So this spot, it's basically between the shallows and the deep, and I'm usually very successful here. Ponds are amazing to have, but they're a lot of work. They're so much work because you got to maintain the banks of it. Like I have bushes in a bunch of spots, and I've been cutting a bunch of them down. It's like nonstop work, and sometimes you get the fish. And I just started feeding my fish. I feed them once a day. I feed them a pound of floating cat food. Uh, I I'm supplementing their food because uh, I think it's overpopulated right now, and a lot of these fish are stunted. But I also every now and then I come and I start working on these bullhead. I pull the bullhead out. I set them on the side for the raccoons. I didn't believe it at first, but my neighbors were telling me that, and I leave them in the a mowed part of my grass. I come the next day and they're gone. I should have like a bunch of poles in. Cause what one good thing is having your own private waters. Like people don't need a fishing license to fish here, and size limits and bag limits don't apply. Forgive the train. Would be nice to get a bite. I don't know what's taking so long. I'm just gonna shut the mic off until that train's gone. Actually, this might be better. This setting. I think. The fish are like, he's going live, nobody bite. Yeah, that's so true. It's always like that. And you always catch your fish when you least expect it. Like, but even if I don't catch any fish, I'm still happy with fishing. I still fish if I'm not catching fish. That's how I know I like fishing. Is when I went fishing, when I would go fishing and I didn't catch any fish, and I'm like, yeah, I want to go back and do that. Now, now fishing is just taking over my life. But I've been fishing as long as I remember. I caught my first fish when I was 5, and I'm turning 40 this year. I think I'm gonna reset this. Let's just hope. Let's just hope it's not a snapping turtle. I do. That's why I carry this, because I've caught multiple snapping turtles out of this pond. So I always have this thing on me. Can't go fishing without this. Let's just hope it's not a snapping turtle. No. I was getting pulled. Like, there isn't even really that much worm on that. I need more worm. All right, that's on there good. I need to use these worms anyway. Y'all got green worms where you're at? All right, it should be set up. I put a nice fat worm on there, a bunch. I think there's a whole one. I went to Gatlinburg. Where was that at? No, we went through Tennessee. I've been wanting to hit Tennessee for. I, so I do have an old fly rod that my cousin gave me, and I've been thinking about getting into fly fishing. I mean, I got a couple good spots that would be really good for fly fishing. But those smallies in Tennessee, man. Ever since I caught my first the first smallmouth I caught jumped out of the water, and I was amazed with it. I love it. Like, I don't know. I'm so addicted to it. Yeah, there was a bunch of people when we went. We went down there 1 year for vacation, and I think we've talked about going back, but I want to go back because of the rivers and streams. I want to do some fishing down there. Uh oh, where'd you go? I don't know. Oh, felt felt something. Another. This looks like a yellow bullhead. Another small. That was a proper hook. Be good for a really big flathead. Calm down, dude. There we go. And I keep the worm. That's awesome. That's the second time. It's like a present from the fishing gods. I was catching trout in my 20s and 30s. I've never caught a trout. I would like to. Majority of my fishing was in my childhood. I went in the military. I stopped fishing for a long time. And then after that, but past couple of years, I've been fishing hard, multiple times a week throughout the year. I don't even have my scale. Usually, I have my scale on me, but I'm not really fishing for weight. I do document like majority of my catches. I log on FishBrain, but my brother was a Marine. I was in the Army. Gotta support our troops. I appreciate you stopping in. The fishing starts here. Yeah, that river through town is what I'm interested in. Oh yeah, I'm live probably once a day. Uh, I'm either doing this or making a video fishing, or I do stream. I play the game Fishing Planet, which is like the closest fishing simulator out there. I mean, it's fun. I do a lot of fishing. Uh oh. Here, fishy, fishy. What is going on here? What time is it? 11. I gotta reset this or what? Because these fish ain't. Fishing starts here with my good luck charm. That's why the worm was gone. What's up? That was my son. It'd be nice to get a bite. Yo, was that lightning? It looks light. What the heck is going on? Fucking frog right there. This is weird. I'm not reset. Oh my gosh. So much. Uh-oh. Dang it. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get a drink. Alright, I am back. We're still warmed up. Oh. A bat just swooped in, came across the pond right here. crazy. Right out of his mouth. So here, we're just catfishing. windy, so I should put the wind thing on. Beast Bids, what's up? Yeah, what's up? We're just out here catfishing. The bite seemed to die off. Yeah, I've caught a couple catfish and a bluegill. Would you like to see one? Where are you from? I'm from Indiana. I'm fishing on my pond. I have a half-acre pond right here that is packed full of these bullhead. And I'm just clearing some out. Can you hear me? What up, Drippy? Yeah, the fishing planet stream. I told you I do IRL fish too. Would you like to see a fish, Drippy? It's not that big, but we're trying to get these bullhead. Was that was that Bill? Am I getting a bite? Yeah, my pond is packed full of these bullhead, and I want to get them out. I want to clear them out for other catfish like channel. If I could get a flathead in here or two. Oh, are you gonna take it? I don't know. Oh, maybe. Alright, so this is actually a decent sized bullhead. Looks like it swallowed the hook. This bullhead actually might be a pound. Uh, yeah, I do. I cut the spines off. I do. Oh, I have to run up to my house. It's just right up there. I gotta grab my catfish box. So those said catfish traps. I want a box to throw on my pond. I have a half-acre pond, and one of those real long box rectangle catfish traps. I would love to throw over it here. This leader is getting shorter and shorter. I need to redo it. Wind is picking up. Damn, so the biggest catfish that I pulled out of my pond was 2.5 pounds. It was a bullhead just like that, but it was 2.5 pounds. You're a Viking fan? Nice. Who do I like in professional football? I don't really pay attention to football, but I'm a home team fan. I like Notre Dame and I like the Colts. I'm just, I don't know. I do a lot of fishing. Is that a bite? Oh, the bullfrogs? There's all kinds of bullfrogs. Like, if bullfrogs were worth anything, I'd be a millionaire. Or cinder blocks. That's pretty smart. I would love to have a flathead or a blue catfish. Ooh, this one. Another decent size. Let's take you up here to the camera. This one's a fighter. Alright, I'm gonna take you up. Now, So I throw in a pound of floating catfish food a day. I do it in the evening time, right before the sun sets. It's like about a handful. And I just recently started doing it. I've probably been doing it for about a week. This one's empty? No. I was just thinking. Actually, I wasn't thinking that. That's a good idea. Put one of those right here in the deep end. I would have. So you're gonna have to catch me live out here during the day, so you can see it. Or actually, if what video? Operation Pond Sweep on my channel. You go on there, Operation Pond Sweep. You'll get some views of my pond. Because a lot of the bank is overgrown, and I've been clearing it uh, to free it up for fishing, for easier fishing. Using wood pallets in shallow will help the baby fish. So I am fishing like it's not the I'm fishing like a medium because the deep end over here it's like 20 plus feet I believe deep. Then it slants up like this. Uh-oh. And this meets the shallows right here. This is where I feed them every day. Uh, this is this is just the spot that I enjoy fishing at. But I do want to get rid of these bullhead. And it looks like we got a bite. I'm not sure if I got it. No. Dang. That sucks. I need some more of these bells. And I need a better stand. I would have multiple poles out right now if I could, but Evelyn, I did. Uh-oh. Really? That's crazy. Worm to the fish, guys. I love hearing the frogs out here. It's a good thing when you hear the frogs. It means like it's safe. Uh, Once you hear the frogs start being quiet, that means something's going on. Catfish. Would you like to see one? Gotta do this quick. Are you gonna hit it again? Take it. Okay. I am using worms, green worms. Oh. What'd you get, Hunter? I'm using a Zebco Big Cat. Berkeley Big Game Combo. I'll have to look that one up, but Berkeley makes some good stuff. The Berkeley jig, the realistics minnow or smelt. I use that in the river, a couple miles away from here, and I get all kinds of smallmouth, creek chub, rock bass, shiners. I should. I want to go. There's this spot about an hour away from here that I want to check out. So it's probably best I go to the river and get some live bait. I take that over to these catfishing spots I've been interested in. But I really enjoy catfishing. The two main fish that I target is catfish and smallmouth bass, uh, particularly river smallmouth. If you guys haven't liked or sub, please consider doing so. You don't have to, but it would definitely help me out. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subs. I do long form content. I live stream me fishing, and then also playing Fishing Planet. I live stream that too. I appreciate that, Hunter. Those frogs are loud tonight. We got a very healthy frog population on this pond. Very big frogs. Oh, I was about to say it'd be nice to get a bite. This is the first time I've fished with this new fishing hat, and I think the fishing hat's good luck. No, when I'm getting a kayak soon. When I'm out in the kayak, these type of hats are best to block out the sun compared to ball caps. What are you doing? Are you taking it or not? Weird. Yeah, there's a spot that I want to go for flathead. I've never caught flathead yet. I've caught some pretty decent bullhead, some pretty decent uh, channel. My biggest bullhead is 2.5 pounds. My biggest channel is 3.5 pounds. But I'm I'm from the Midwest in Indiana, and some other places catfish are absolutely crazy. I'd love to catch a 30 plus pound flathead. Tip of this wind. Alright, guys, that's gonna have to be it for the night. My battery is starting to get low. I will be live tomorrow, too. Either fishing here or fishing on Fishing Planet. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all.